Hello guys. So in this video we will look into the combination of single and array of functions. Okay. In the previous video we have seen route handlers single function and route handlers array of functions. Now here we see the combination of the both. Let's dive into an example. So here this example is a bit different from the previous ones. Here we are trying to authenticate some authorization. Okay, we are trying to authenticate a user authentication. So for that we have a callback function authenticate user, in which we are checking if the authorization is equals to bearer my secret token. Okay, regardless the data type, without type conversion. So we have used the triple equals to, which compares the value strictly based on its data type. Okay, then if if the authorization fails, it responds back with the status 401 and a message unauthorized. Okay, then we have another couple of callbacks, a log request and send response. So here the log request the log request sends a message stating which method has been used and what URL has been used or handled, and the send response will send back a welcome authenticated user as an HTML response later. This is our app.get method, which has a combination of a single function, which is the first one, authenticate user, and array of functions, that is log request and send response. Log request is responsible to print a message regarding the method that has been used and the URL at which the request has been followed up. And send response, it is responsible to print or show the HTML with a message welcome authenticated user. Now in order to work this up, let's use Postman. And before we head over to that, let's start the server. We are in the file name app2.js. Sorry, I'm supposed to type in the console. So the server is up and running on port number 3000, like I mentioned here. So in order to work this out, let's use Postman. So we have chosen get, and let's use localhost 3000 secure. As you can see, the URL here is slash secure. Now, without giving anything, let's hit on send and let's see what we would get. We would get 401 as a response and unauthorized as the message response. Okay, so it failed to authenticate. Now, in order to give the values, give the key value authentication values, let's go towards the headers. In headers, here we need to give the key value pairs. Now, what is the key here? The key here is authorization. The key here is authorization. And the value is bearer my secret token. Okay. In order to avoid any troubles at the postman. Let's copy this rather than typing. It is always recommended to copy such values rather than typing. Now let's hit send. So now we got the status 200 OK and welcome authenticated user. Now let's go back to the console and see what messages we got. Here we got get slash user. Okay. So here, like we mentioned here, we got the request method and the URL on which we send that request. So this is how the array of functions and the single function combinedly work together. So here we got the HTML response back that says welcome authenticated user. So this is the end of route handlers, guys. In the next concept, we will see many more examples and many more concepts. Thank you. See you all in the next video.